Henry Wheeler Shaw was born on the 21st of April, 1818, in Massachusetts, United States. His father, Henry Shaw, was a respected politician who served in the United States House of Representatives from 1817 to 1821. He grew up in Lanesborough and attended one of the best high schools in the neighborhood. Before Henry completed his high school education, he developed a passion for writing and often exhibited his skills by creating several poems and short stories. In his sophomore year, he compiled some of his fascinating short stories into a single book and wanted to publish it. However, the publication was unsuccessful. Henry didn't have the financial means to publish the collection, and his father was not willing to offer him support at the time. About a year after leaving high school, Henry got admitted to Hamilton College, where he intended to establish his reputation as a literary writer. But unfortunately, his education was cut short. He was expelled from school in his second year for removing the clapper of the campus bell. When Henry's father heard about the incident, he angrily promised not to support his son's education anymore. After his sad exit from college, he left home for good and began working as a farmer and coal miner. At the time, he had temporarily forgotten about his ambition to succeed in literature, but after working as a farmer and coal miner for more than 10 years, he decided to pursue his ambition with a determined spirit. In 1858, he gathered his savings and moved to New York, where he started building a career in journalism and writing. Although Henry couldn't find another employment at the time, he was optimistic and resilient. He soon started writing his first book while living in a small one-room apartment. Upon the completion of his book, he made an acquaintance with a local publisher who got interested in his book. Henry eventually published his first book, which sold hundreds of copies in New York. By the time Henry published his second book, he was gradually getting close to achieving literary success. In the early 1970s, Henry published Judge Billings' Sayings and Almanacs, two commercially successful books that skyrocketed his career to prominence. He toured various American cities and states, lecturing numerous people about his literary works. At the time of Henry's death in 1885, his reputation in the United States had become significant, as everyone knew him by his pen name, Judge Billings. To this day, he's still remembered by many, and he's often compared to Mark Twain, one of the greatest writers in the history of America. In life, perfection might be impossible, but excellence is very possible. You probably don't need to strive to be perfect. You only need to charge your spirit and chase excellence. The excellence in this context refers to making the right decision, fulfilling your desires, and having a life of value. Without excellence, a man has no worth or sense of value. You must chase excellence as a way of living a meaningful and purposeful life. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Excellence can only be achieved when you make it a habit. As you go about living your normal life and observing your typical routine, strive to do something remarkable that would result in excellence. Make excellence your lifestyle and watch greatness manifest in your life. Booker T. Washington said, "Excellence is to do a common thing in an uncommon way." Sometimes, what makes you excellent is how you live your life and do things. Don't live your life just like everyone else around you. Don't imitate people's lifestyle and try to walk in their steps. Instead, do things in an uncommon way. Don't have the usual lifestyle. Live your life in an uncommon manner. Rico Pitino said, "Excellence is the unlimited ability to improve the quality of what you have to offer." To be excellent, one would certainly need to do things beyond the ordinary continually. In whatever you do, strive to be extraordinary. Don't subject your life to the usual low standards. Improve your quality of life and be excellent. Henry Wheeler Shaw chased excellence and achieved it successfully. You too can be excellent. Start chasing excellence.